David, yeah. Love, peace, save lives, man. Put weapons down. World leaders, wicked world leaders. The Third Geneva Convention, rules set out to protect prisoners of war, using coercive abuse tactics, not good. Breaking human rights acts, not good. Before we got took into these captivities, into these societies in captivity, my family ran the Kingdom of Alba. We got the true Davidic Wars from Scotland, the Jacobites. To do a 20-minute book read also daily, so you can learn and grow. Page 10 of this book. Gaelic Kingdom of Scotland, AD 800, 1124, The Making of Scotland by Stephen Driscoll. 900, a new kingdom, Alba, emerged in the heart of Pictland, which was ruled by a Gaelic-speaking elite. Family were that Gaelic-speaking elite, McKinley and Campbell, yeah. That's Gaelic, man, understand? Were the Israelites, and formed the core of Scotland. The territorial expansion of Alba was not achieved by military might alone, although success on the battlefield was essential. Took into captivity, we followed the Hebrew calendar, we now follow the Gregorian calendar, okay? We got took captives, man. As it says in Daniel, they will change times and laws. Christianity has very, very dark origins, man, okay? Look at these crusades going to the Holy Lands in America. Webster's 1828 dictionary definition of what an American was: a copper-colored tribes founded by the Europeans. Look at these crusades. First Crusade, Second Crusade, Third Crusade, Fourth Crusade, Fifth Crusade, all going, Sixth Crusade, going into our lands, man. Do you understand? Rape, robbing and murdering us. Doctrine of discovery, stealing our lands and estates, man. Dumb diverse since 1452. Okay, the list goes on, man. Massacring us, man. Massacre of the Jews, 1391. Expulsion of the Jews, 1492 by Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand, Portugal. Okay, I'm just saying, people, man. We want restitution for what was stole. It doesn't belong to you, the lands and estates you stole. Leanings from state manuscripts, short sketches of Jacobites to Transportation, 1745 by Joe Macbeth, Beth Forbes, scholarly backed. 17 of the book is talking about someone called Archibald Stewart, a rebel soldier who had been a servant of the Duke of Perth for 10 years, obtained pardon through his humility to the wounded. He saved the life of Major Bowles at the Battle of Prestonpans, and the Major's story, along with the other affidavits in the Stuarts' favour, throws light on the manner in which the Royalist wounded fared after that decisive fight. The Major, who was the General Hamilton's regiment at the battle, thus wrote to his brother, Mr. William Bowles, MP, Mark Lane, London, on Stuart's behalf: I gladly embrace the opportunity of endeavouring to show my gratitude to a man who undoubtedly was more than instrumental in saving my life, for he not only supported me with a strong arm when I was fainting and almost dying with the great loss of blood which ran from 11 wounds, but also preserved me from being cut to pieces by the strangling Highlanders, which in all probability would have been my fate if it had not been for his care and protection. Stewart was also helpful in the General Sir John Cope's principal servant, and to his coachmen who were taken at the same battle. He got free passes for both of these men, by means of which they were restored to liberty. It sounds to me like he knew that the battle was they were losing the battle anyway, so they just thought I might as well help and see if I can get a benefit from helping, the opposition. It seems to me like obviously the Jacobites are going to be portrayed in some of these entries as being like barbarous and that, yeah, but they were just trying to fight for their freedom, man, for their country and their lands, man. And that's why we're in the position what we're in now. I won't go on reading this. Yeah, the back, black, brown, the prisoners that were taken from Scotland and that, my family, to work on plantations, man. The true Davidic rules, man, my family anyway. 1611 edition. Remember, King James was from the tribe of Judah, from Scotland. Okay, that's my family line. Reading this passage now. If you complete, I can't because it's Roman numerals. I'm not sure what chapter I'm reading. Forgive me, but yeah, it's the one before this. It is Psalms. Those of you out there who are good with Roman numerals, if you can find that one there, and then yeah, you'll find the chapter. verse 57. It said, verse 58. For they provoked me to anger. This is the Most High talking to the Israelites. That's my family, with their high places, and moved him to jealousy with their graven images. That's Christianity and Islam, following false gods, man. When Hiah heard this, he was wroth and greatly abhorred Israel, so that he forsook the tabernacle. So Israel, that's the northern kingdom. Okay, the ones in the Americas who got seized on your lands. Webster's 1828 dictionary definition of what Americans are copper tribes founded by the Europeans. We were there before, yeah, but we fled earlier. Okay, we went to Spain, we became known as the Iberians, and then we went to Ireland and Scotland. Okay, became known as the Picts. And delivered strength into captivity. So strength into captivity, man. Yeah, we went into captivity, as Scripture states, man. Deuteronomy says, man, you will go again onto ships, man. So the Most High allowed this to happen, yeah, because we didn't keep the law of the Creator, yeah. It meant, yeah, that we would then have to fall under the curses, man. It's part of the contract, okay. I will deliver you into captivity. Where is it now? He was wroth, greatly abhorred Israel, so that he forsook the tabernacle of Shiloh, the tent which he placed among men, and delivered his strength into captivity, and his glory into the enemy's hands. That's what happened, man. The barbarians came in, the Paleo tribes came in, man. Esau took us over as well. He's working with the barbarians, working in darkness. He gave his people over also to the sword. Remember, the Bible is a historical document of a people, man, okay? This is telling you what's going on right now and what has happened. He gave his people also unto the sword, and he was wroth with his inheritance. The fire consumed their young men, and the maidens were not given into marriage. Yeah, because we got took into captivity, man. We got scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, man. We are the people of the book. Their priests fell by the sword, and their widows made no lamentation, man. Then Hiah awoke as one. So this is what's going to happen now. Look. Then Hiah awoke as one out of sleep, like a mighty man that shouts by reason of wine. So hungover, man, hungover. Okay, that's how he's acting, like he'll act. And he smote enemies in the hinder parts, and he put them to perpetual reproach. Moreover, he refused the tabernacle of Joseph, but he chose the tribe of Ephraim. And he not the tribe of Ephraim, so he didn't choose them, but he chose the tribe of Judah. Me and my family are the Scottish Davidic royals, man. The Mount of Zion, which he loved. And he built his sanctuary like the high places, like the earth, which has established forever. He chose David, that's me, man, the reincarnation of David, man. Also his servant, and took him from the sheepfolds, from the following the ewes great with young. He brought him to feed Jacob his people, and Israel his inheritance. So he fed them according to the integrity of his heart, and guided them by the skillfulness of his hands. And that's what I've been doing, man. I've been coming forth, yeah, April the 8th, the solar eclipse, yeah, my birthday, man, 2024, the revealing of the Most High's Anointed One, the return of King David, man, as scripture states, man, you understand? I've come forth, never taken donations, yeah, with the scholarly backed books as well, man, to prove, and the law of the living Creator, the 613 commandments, man, to feed you, to show you how we got to the state that we're in. The Keshe Act 1666, man. All the things that they use, the public declarations that they use, man. Do you understand? To take us over. That's what they use, the public declarations, man. Do you understand? Man-made, do you research people and write everything down, man. Do you understand? There's been a takeover. There was a takeover. We are prisoners of war, man. And you saw how they treated me, man, with the coercive abuse tactics. I was sexually abused age 11 by a lot of wicked people, man, who are part of secret societies, man. But not everyone who's part of secret societies are going to be bad, understand? They're going to hear my story and think it's disgusting what happened to me and how they treated me in my town. But not everyone in my town is bad. Like I said, my door's open for the good ones, man, understand? I've learnt now. I've learnt not to allow my trauma to push people away, man, understand? So for a time, for a protection, I did, man. Because I know the story, I know how we got took over. I took the time to learn, man, understand? I am the high priest of Israel, man. I am a prisoner of war, descendant of the Jacobites, man. And the Bible is a historical document of a people, man. My people, the Hebrew Israelites, man.